It is not about carrying placards here. It is about understanding your place as a believer and insisting that that territory that you find yourself complies with the word of God. Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about movement of the gatekeepers in the various industries, organizations, governments, structures, businesses that we find ourselves. You see, I spoke about being gatekeepers. You and I are not in those territories that the Lord has placed us just to watch things happen. God has given us the authority. And so you see this movement that is brewing. It's for marketplace vessels, men that would stand their ground and not could give up, men that will insist and not turn back in the face of confrontation or war, men that will say no to unethical practices, corruption, and every other thing that is not the counsel of God. It is not about carrying placards here. It is about understanding your place as a believer and insisting that that territory that you find yourself complies with the word of God. You know, while I doing what I'm doing, God gave me a vision of about, young people that are rising up with power and with strength that surpasses those of horses, and they can insist. And that you need to read Joel 2. It's exactly that picture where you have men and women, young and old, standing, with authority and confronting the gates of darkness and insisting that only the counsel of God stands where they are. I remember that starting Marketplace Vessels Conference was one of the ways to equip this army that the Lord is raising. Men and women that will insist on the counsel of God in the territories that God has placed them. Men and women that would say no to the attacks of the enemy. They will not back down, but they will insist and they would go on and confront the gates of darkness. You see, God has given us the authority, but as long as you and I shy away from it, then nothing can be done. So I encourage you today, find your place. What is your sector? Is it medical? Be a gatekeeper. What's your sector? Oil and gas? Be a gatekeeper. Insist that the right thing should be done. You insist first on your knees, and then you speak over that territory. Remember, you are a gatekeeper. And you see this movement, I'm sure you don't want God to leave you behind. God has placed you in that territory for a reason. Then go and impact lives. Go and change the narratives. Go and change the culture. Go and instill the culture of the kingdom in wherever you find yourself. At NVC, we teach you how to use the word, the wisdom of the word to wage this warfare. And we also teach you that by power, we can take over. We also teach you that you are God's vessel in that place that you find yourself. I encourage you to go and, do the counsel of God. God bless you. Hi, everyone. My name is Phoebe, and I'm the convener of Marketplace Vessels Conference biannual event. Before the recently concluded conference, the Lord has been nudging me to share my stories. And I believe as someone that has spent over 20 years in the corporate circle, we have stories that you can resonate with. I have stories. And I believe that as I share the stories, that you would recognize the things the Lord would have you do, either as a corporate person, a professional, an entrepreneur, or a leader. I believe that the Lord would speak to your heart, the things that you need to do in this season. I'll title this next set of series as the Chronicles of My Journey in the Workplace.